What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have a little bit of a product review today. As you guys know, I've been having these AuxBeam ditch light, and down there, I don't know if you can see that, the light bar, 32-inch light bar on the Tacoma for a few months now. So we're gonna do a little bit of a product review on the ditch light and this light combo. But first, yeah, let's get into the unboxing and install video. Okay, let's do it. Alright guys, so AuxBeam sent me these lights from the company. So let's take a look at them real quick when we do unboxing. Ooh. Nice. So this is the 30-inch light bar that they sent me to do a review and unboxing. A couple of stickers here. Got a bunch of brackets in here from the sound of it. I don't know. And the creme de la creme LED bar. Ooh. Yeah, it's nice packaging. Okay, so the wiring harness comes with them, obviously. And there it is, the light bar. Nice. Oh wow, this is really nice. AuxBeam. Yeah, it's really nice. Here it is. Wow, it's hefty too. So obviously you guys know that you need a bracket to install underneath the hood of the Tacoma. There's a little slot that you can use to install. So I'm gonna go get some brackets from Cali Raised LED because I have it to install this puppy. But yeah, you gotta get your own separate package. But so this is it. This is the light bar, guys, that they sent me. Really nice. Alright, see, what about the ditch light? I'm gonna put this away real quick. This is the ditch light, top lights as well. Oh, nice. Okay, mounting instruction. Might come in handy. Okay, so the wiring harness as well. Okay, so the swivel package, a swivel bracket actually. The cover. So you can do it either way. You can have it just regular like this. Ooh, nice. Or you can put the bracket on and it'll be like an orange cover, so you can do it either way, but whew, it's actually really nice. Number one. And then number two. So there it is. Let's see if I organize this a little bit for you guys to see. So it's getting a little windy out here. We have a storm coming. It's getting really dark in the mountain. Hopefully it'll be some snow. Pretty cool. So there it is. You got the 32-inch light LED bar and then the two ditch light or pod lights. So definitely these are gonna go on my Tacoma with the brackets from Cali Raised. But yeah. Alright, let's get into the install video. Let's do it. Okay, so what you gotta do is obviously get two brackets like this, and you get them from Cali Raised LED, which I got them. I also have for my 2017 Tacoma. And then what you do is connect it like this, so you get your washer and lock washer in there, and then the two bolt with the Allen wrench pattern. I think this, yeah, it's this one. So tighten it, and then you guys should be set. So I'm going to do the other side as well, and I won't tighten all the way, and that way give a little room to wiggle onto the bracket. But this is what it should look like before you install it. Okay, let's get the other side complete. All right, that's how it's supposed to look like. So actually I'm going to go with the amber look, because I think that looks really nice actually. So all it does is just take out the cover here for boats, and then the clear cover comes out, and you put your amber cover on there. So actually I kind of really like this color. I'm going to try something different because I have the clear one on my 2017. I'm going to go with the amber one on the 2021. Okay, let's finish that up and then get it onto the truck. Alright guys, so once you get your hood up, so it's pretty hard to get this thing torqued out, but what you want to do is just loosen it. If you have somebody helping you, that would be better, because this hood is pretty heavy. So okay, so this bolt is out, the first one. What I do is slide it over like this first. In there. Just enough space, and then you can take this one out. And then slide it over. Alright, it's all finished. Man, it was hard just to find the bolt line up into the hole because you can't get my head in there to see. So it should be a line. Okay, let's do the other side and then get the lights in. There it is. Okay, time to get the light on. Time to tighten these bolt and washer, and then should be finished. Alright, so this thing is in. It's so dry, but man, that was the hard part. When it's cold, this plastic piece is like so hard to move, so you have to wiggle it a little bit, push it down. But there's a connector right here, so for now I'm gonna zip tie it up until I get the switches, and then we'll start with the lighting. But looking nice, I like it a lot. Last but not least is just run the wire. I thought about going through it here, but it's actually easier. Just go underneath this thing right here, just pop this clip out with the flathead, and then run it right here. So what we're gonna do later is connect it right there all the way over to the other side. So I just put a little tape to protect the connector right now, but we'll run it through here, zip tie all up once we get more time, and then we'll get all connected to the battery and the switches and all that. Alright guys, so we got the car inside because it's so hot. So I'm gonna see if the light gonna connect and test it out real quick and make sure it's work. I was waiting for a package to come from Cali Raised so I can get these OEM style buttons, so I can put it on my the dash instead of the one that come with the kit, which is this little push button here. So I'm gonna test it out, make sure that the light works before I install this puppy and go through the firewall and all that. But next thing I gotta do is remove all this and put a bracket so we can put our 32-inch light bar right this little opening right here. So I'm going to test out the light first, make sure it works, and then we'll remove all that right there out of the way, put the bracket on from Cali Raised LED and make sure it fits, and then we'll put our 32-inch light bar right behind there. Okay, let's test this thing out. Alright, so I got it ground to this bolt right here, which I also already have a Raptor light, but I already turned on the button right here, making sure it's working, it's on. Alright, let's see the moment of truth. Shit. There it is. So it's working. And yeah, I see the other side as well. So I'm gonna take this off. Now I know that it's working. Connect this to the firewall, which is there's a little grommet that goes into there, into the cab, and then from there I'll go inside. So let's see if I can get that through. Alright, since I forgot that I gotta get this thing out and put the bracket for the light bar, I'm gonna wait until I get both of the wire and then we'll feed both of the wire through. But for now, let's get started with the 32-inch light bar, the brackets in, and then we'll get the light bar down there and make sure it's working before we put into the cab and get it all working inside. But I'm gonna zip tie all the extra along there, right there, like I did on my 2017, and then make sure it's all nice and clean here, and then we'll get started in the 32-inch light bar. Alright, so I got the grill off, which is pretty easy. There's so many tutorials to move it, but the hard part was I forgot I had the Raptor light all wrapped up. So if you guys plan to do this, do it before you put the Raptor light on. I did the Raptor light first, and it took a while to get it off. But so you gotta get all the wire, the TSS Toyota safety sensor off, and that's pretty much it. Let's see if we can put the bracket inside here, and then we'll put the light bar. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so we gotta remove the wind deflector, which is this piece here. It's just holding on by this little piece here. It's just pry it open, pull it forward, it should come out. So there it is. So we're now free to put the bracket in. Oh man, hardest part was trying to get these bolts out here, so you have to remove it. It's two bolts, the inner bolts right here is holding the radiator cooler system. One bolt here. This one was easy. You have to use an extender. This one was hard. For some reason it's like stuck, so I really had to struggle. Be careful with this. Put a towel just to cover it, because it's really sharp, so if you cut your hand, it's gonna be a bad time. But so remove the two bolts here, and let's see what we're gonna do next. Okay guys, next up we remove the two bolts, the inner of the crash bar right here. So not the outer, not these guys, the inner. So these guys, get those out of the way, and we can put a bracket in. Yeah, so next up is put your light bar in first, so that we can put the bracket in later. But right now I'm letting it sit on the crash bar right now, and then make sure that the wire is on the driver's side where the battery is. So make sure it's all that, and we'll see about putting the bracket in right now. Alright, got the bracket in. Let's see if I do the in hand. There it is. Twist it onto the bolt. Here it is. For now, just let it sit. We'll move on to the driver's side. Driver's side. And there. So that's how you put it on right now. Let's see if we can tighten it down. Next thing you do is put the nuts and the bolts both sides loosely. Don't tighten it yet. the bracket. Everything is still very loose, so just make sure you give enough space. Let's do on the other side. Alright, it's hard to see, but the next step is just put the bolt back in for your transmission cooler, I believe. So I got the 2 bolts in. There, you can move this out of the way. Let's see if we can get the light bar in now. This is hard to see, but gosh, I think the hardest part is getting the bolts into the thread of the. So I got it in there right there. So just take your time, a little patient. It should fit in there. The one from Cali Raised, but AuxBeam also came with a bunch of bolts. So just try a different size, but it should fit in there like that. So I'm gonna do the other side as well. But it should be in there. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to test out the light first before I plug it in. Before I go into everything in the cabin. So let's test out the light. Alright, so I ground the wire, the ground wire. It's going to turn on the button. Make sure it's working. Then this should turn on. Oh, there it is. It's working. This is testing it for now. Alright, that looks good. It's all in. Flush with that little opening. The drill's back in. Ground is grounded. It's got to put the relay on those bolts right there, those 2 side bolts. Okay, now let's see if we can get into the firewall and get into the cab. Alright guys, so next up is the inside of the cab. So we have to remove this and be able to access all the wiring harness behind there. So I'm going to try to use like this and then this button right here. So we can get the LED light bar push button, the OEM style button, and both of these right here. So let's see if we can move this out of the way, and it should be able to just put a screwdriver in there, tape it around like this so that it doesn't, you know, mess up the size. So all right, let's take it off right now. There it is. Trying to find more information I could not find when it comes to opening this. Some people said there's bolts on here, but actually it's not. It's just a bunch of little clips that's holding it in. So you're able to yeah, push little by little. Just point this corner right here and it should pop out slowly. So use a little flathead with a little bit of duct tape just so that you don't mess up all the plastic part right here, and slowly just work your way out and it should come out. Again, these type of button should come out pretty easy. So let me get that out and it put all the OEM style in. So in order to get these blank ones out, just push on the right and left side, up and bottom actually, and it should pop out like that. So these little push right here, push in and then push forward. So let me try for this one as well, the front, this one right here. And now it should look like that. So all the blanks out. It is. We'll put our OEM style blank in, and then gonna try to feed the wire through those opening underneath through the firewall of the engine bay area. All right. So when you get the switch, it should look like this. Push it through, and it should come on the other side like that. So what we're gonna do is actually, before we do that, get all the wiring harness through the firewall and connect it to the connector real quick before we put the OEM button inside. So let's do that right now. Get the wiring through the firewall. It's gonna be super hard to see, but pretty much what you want to do is poke. If you feel it is plastic, so that's a firewall.
So in between this is plastic. So what I do is when I go underneath there, I'm going to use just a wire hanger and poke through a hole, and which will go to the other side. So that hole will go through that opening right there, underneath there. So the wire will go through straight out there. So let's poke a hole through the firewall, and then we'll feed through the wires. Got a little lighting in there, so, but basically we're poking not through here, right there, side of the opening, so that way we don't hit any wires. And the main one right here is just to the side of it. So it's gonna be a little bit hard because it's pretty thick firewall, a rubber gasket, but I've done it before, and the other one should be fine. Let's do it. Okay, so poke through already, as you can see right there. So we'll push it through, and then we'll make a good hole before we actually put the wiring through. Alright, so I checked the wires. Okay, just the wire hanger went in between. So don't do that. Don't push too hard. When you poke through, just slowly go onto the cab and slowly pull through like I did right here. So the black wire is okay. So now, yeah, that's what it looks like poking through. It's not too hard. And then we'll feed through the wire right now. Alright, so I have two wires, obviously one for the ditch light and one for the light bar. This one is for the light bar right here. So this is the switch it comes with. I'm gonna cut it off, actually just take it off right here. So this one's for the light bar, and this one actually ditch light, this one light bar. So we'll cut it and then we'll feed it through the cap, and then get it through the firewall and then into the cap. So let's do it. Alright guys, so I cut the connectors, the on and about button for the ditch light and the light bar, so I can tape it to this wire right here, the hanger, and then push it through. So you should be able to push it through all the way into the firewall. But yeah, we're gonna use the OEM style. So let's tape it up into this wire hanger, and then we'll push it through. So in order that we won't push through the wire like we did last time here, we'll pull it from this way, and that way we can guide it without having to you know, getting hit on any of these wires right here. But a little bit hard with recording, but I'll put the camera down and then pull it through. So pretty much just pull it through. You might have to kind of wiggle around to get some more opening, because right now it's kind of small. So I'll do that, and then we'll pull the wire through. Okay, so both wires through, so it should look like that. And once we finish everything, we can close this back up. But for now, whoops, my lighting. For now, we need it open, and so let's pull the wire through and connect it all up. All right, there's our hanger poking through. There's the two wires, ditch light and the light bar. So we'll feed it through that opening, so get enough slack for it to go through here. Okay, feed it through. So you can take out the hanger, the wire should go through like that. And then we'll cut it and then connect it to our OEM style button. Alright guys, so this is how it's supposed to look. So how it goes is, so this is for the light bar. So black goes to black. The red and yellow closest to the black, you can tap into on the light and illuminate whenever you want the illuminate on. I don't want to do that. I just want to leave it blank until I push the button. When I put the button, then it illuminate. So that's what you want. That's what I want. So if you want it on all the time, then you connect this, you tap into another lighting source. But I'm not going to do that. And then green goes to white and blue goes to red and black next to it. So it should look like that right there. Okay, time to put in. Alright, so hooked up into there. Time to test it real quick. So should work. Yep, works. So I'll disconnect everything and then put it into place, but the light bar works. One light down. Got that. Didn't have the light bar for this button, so I went with the zombie lights one, but now we gotta do the ditch light. Alright, so for the ditch light, very similar to the light bar. So it came with red, yellow, and black. So how you connect is black go to black, obviously. Red goes to red, but the red closest to the green. So this one is the same. I don't want to illuminate when it's on all the time, so I left that alone. So you can see it's by itself. So the red closest to the green goes to the red, and then yellow goes to the green. So that's how it should look like. Let me wrap everything up and then we'll test it out. So that's how it's supposed to look. Oh, nice and clean. We'll connect to the battery and test it out. Alright, the moment of truth. Should work. Oh, it works. Nice. Okay, so we'll put everything back, clean all this mess up, and then connect all this just to clean it all up, and then connect the positive, the power, to the battery, and then that should be it. All right, guys, finishing up here, but pretty much I took all the excess wire underneath this covering right here. So you got your 2 relay right here. I forgot to buy, but you can buy a relay holder which go to these 2 bolts right here. That's what I have on my 2017. So you buy those and then you can just clip it on right here in the back. So I think I'm gonna buy that, but for now I'll just leave it hanging. I'll connect it all together. It's got the 2 positive go to the wire, the positive battery terminal over here, and then that should be it. So I just got I'm missing just the relay holder, but it shouldn't be an issue just putting it here for now, or maybe put it on top. But yeah, so just clean up a little bit more just to tidy up, zip tie everything so that it's nice and clean. But that's how it's running right there. And it's underneath this and underneath that right there. So all right, let's connect it to the terminal positive, and then we should be set. There it is. It should be in. Close this up. It's your relays. All right, let's make sure it works, and I can clean up a little bit more here and all where the connection is, but I want to connect all the Raptor lights and all that stuff up before I bolt everything down. But that's how it should look like, all nice and clean. All right, the moment of truth. Okay, let's press this on. Ditch light bar. Ditch light is good. Light bar is good. Woo. This side as well. Alright, I think we did it, guys. That is bright. Okay, I'm gonna wait for night to get some shot, but
Yeah, it's nice. All right, guys. So we're here in the desert of Nevada, testing out the light bar. So this is the light bar. Let me see if I can focus on the. There you go. So that's the light bar. That's really bright. And here's the one with the ditch light combo. Definitely bright. But let me see when we get outside and see how it looks. I don't know if you guys can see how bright that is, but it looks like an angry face right now. This is a good, I would say, maybe over 100 feet. Easily more than 100 feet, I imagine. Light it up. But yeah, it's bright. Oh my goodness. Ah! Just don't look in the light. But yeah, let me see if we can get a side shot for you guys how bright these lights are. Okay, there's a truck. That's bright. So you guys ever looking for some AuxBeam, some light bar or ditch light? AuxBeam is a good company to go with. I don't want to look straight into it because it hurts my eyes, but yeah, these are definitely bright. So now with all the headlights on, you guys can see everything. So you can just well, even these ones, I put the amber one, but if you put the clear one, it should be even extra bright. But I don't need it. I mean, the headlights and the light bar will do the job. Look at that. Woohoo! That is bright. Yeah, you don't need much more than that when it comes to finding a campsite or on the trail. Alright, so what's my honest review on this light bar and the ditch light combo? I really like it. I got a chance to test it out in the past almost 3 months now. Got a chance to take it out to Big Bear when there was a snowstorm and got to use them in the snow and the fog. And also got a chance to test them out in the Nevada desert in our last camping trip and really see how bright these light bars are. So in the 2017 I had a light bar, but it was a single row light bar. So compared to this is the double, is way much more light than I thought. So this is definitely way brighter than the other one I had. And also the ditch light. The ditch light is really nice. The one I had before was the clear one. So when we go off-roading, it was hard to see when there's a lot of dust kicking up, especially when we went to Death Valley following the caravan. It was just harder to see with those clear ones. But with the amber, it cut through all the dust really well. So I'm looking forward to using the ditch light and the light combo, especially when we go overlanding and off-roading in this coming summer. We have a lot of trip planned. I'm gonna go Eastern Syria this coming weekend, and then a couple other trip coming, Utah, and also go to Colorado. So it'll be nice to have this light bar and ditch light combo. So definitely, if you guys are looking for a budget-friendly ditch light bar combo, highly recommend AuxBeam. Give it a shot, see how it is, and I like it, so I'm gonna obviously keep this for the long run. And also AuxBeam got to talk to me, and they're gonna send out a code for all you guys that are following. If you guys are interested in get this light bar and ditch light combo, so you guys looking to save a little money, I'll leave the link in the description so you guys save a little buck on this ditch light and light combo. So hope you guys like this unboxing, install, review video for the AuxBeam 32-inch light bar and ditch light combo. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next adventure. All right, take care. Bye.